Just a short time ago, Google looked completely lost in the AI race. While ChatGPT was exploding with users and dominating headlines, Google was embarrassing itself. Bard was hallucinating facts on live demos. Google Search was telling people to eat rocks, glue pizza, and do things that made no sense at all. Their image model had to be pulled after public backlash. Investors were panicking, critics were laughing, and many people believed Google was simply too big and too slow to survive the AI revolution. But fast forward to today, and everything has changed. OpenAI has reportedly declared a code red. Alphabet's stock is hitting record highs, and Google has launched Gemini 3, a model so powerful that it forced the entire industry to rethink who's actually winning this race. But here's the real twist most people are missing. Gemini 3 isn't just competing with OpenAI. Google is now competing with NVIDIA, Microsoft, Oracle, Meta, AMD, basically every major player in AI, all at the same time. And unlike anyone else, Google is built to win this war from every angle. To understand why, you have to go back to when Google's AI strategy looked like a complete mess. In 2020, Google was fighting one of the most serious antitrust cases in its history. The US government accused it of monopolizing search, and for a moment, it even looked like Chrome and Android might be forced to split off. But then something unexpected happened. In late 2022, ChatGPT launched. Suddenly, search itself was under threat. AI could answer questions better, faster, and more naturally than Google Search ever could. And that changed everything. The judge ultimately decided not to break Google up, because AI had created real competition for search for the first time ever. Google was no longer an untouchable monopoly. It was under pressure to innovate or die. At first, innovation didn't go well. Bard's launch wiped over $100 billion off Google's market cap in a single day. The Gemini rebrand didn't help much either. Mistakes piled up, and people started saying Google had lost its edge. But looking back now, it's clear they weren't frozen. They were restructuring, and once the legal pressure eased, Google moved fast. They launched best-in-class image and video models. They rolled out AI across Search, Gmail, Docs, and YouTube. And then came Gemini 3, trained entirely on Google's own custom chips, and suddenly, the narrative flipped. Here's where Google becomes truly dangerous. AI isn't just about chatbots. It's built on an entire stack, from chips to data centers to models to products to hardware. Most companies only control one layer. NVIDIA makes chips. Microsoft and Oracle run data centers. OpenAI builds models. Apple makes devices. Google does all of it. Google designs its own AI chips called TPUs. Unlike NVIDIA's GPUs, TPUs are purpose-built for AI math. Gemini 3 proved that Google no longer needs NVIDIA at all, and that alone is a massive threat. Even worse for NVIDIA, Google is now selling TPUs to other AI companies, directly attacking NVIDIA's biggest customers. Then there's cloud computing. Microsoft and Oracle rent NVIDIA chips at massive cost. Google doesn't. They build their own chips, design their own infrastructure, and optimize everything together. That means lower costs, better efficiency, and higher margins. And it's working. Google Cloud is growing over 30% per year and quietly becoming one of the company's biggest profit engines. Now look at models. OpenAI had a huge early lead, but Gemini 3 closed the gap, and in many areas surpassed GPT-5. But benchmarks aren't the real battlefield. Users are. ChatGPT has enormous reach, but Google has something far more powerful: an ecosystem. Search, Gmail, Chrome, Android, Maps, YouTube, Docs, Drive. Billions of people already live inside Google's products. When AI is baked into everything you use every day, switching becomes almost impossible. And finally, hardware. Most people access AI through phones, and Google owns Android. They build Pixel devices. They're even working on AI-powered glasses, which could become the next major computing platform. If that happens, Google is perfectly positioned to dominate it from day one. So when you zoom out, the picture becomes clear. Google isn't just catching up in AI. It's quietly building total control of the entire AI stack. Chips, cloud, models, products, users, and devices, all under one roof. That's a structural advantage no other company has. If AI truly reshapes the world, then the real question isn't whether Google can win. It's whether this was ever a fair race to begin with.